I pray for those moments when you're like at a buffet. You know what I'm talking about? And you go through and you're like, God, that looks good. And you pile that on your plate. And you're like, well, God, that looks good.
Yeah.
And you put that on your plate. And you're like, that's enough.
Right. And then what happens?
They got Jell-O. So you put that on the plate.
Do you really waste space at a buffet with Jell-O?
I love a sugar-free Jell-O. Yeah, if there's a sugar-free Jell-O, and there is at the casino. Anyway, yes. The point is yes. My point is this: like, even when you're being healthy, that you can put healthy, good-for-you options on your plate, and you can put a lot of it on there, and it may be too much, but you just do it anyway because it's so good
and free.
And that is how, I don't know what buffet you're going to that's free, but I'd like to know if I can get to why free.
All you can eat.
Because it's not free. You're paying for it. I have a card to the casino in Palm Springs, right? And because I have that membership card, which was free, I get $1.50 off the buffet. So it's $13.99 a person.
You are such a senior citizen.
Amazing. My point is this. Sometimes you put too much on your plate, and even though it's good for you, it's a lot. But you want it because you would miss something. If one element was missing, it wouldn't be right.
So what's your point?
That is today's show.
we have
a lot going on today.
All right, you got to stay focused.
It's a buffet of a show. There's a lot. But much like me at the buffet, I don't want to take anything off my plate because it's all delicious. Kiss, kiss, delicioso.
Okay.
Okay? So, do you understand that? So, I need your help getting through it. We're not going to overtalk each other.
Got it.
We aren't. We're not going to overtalk. We're going to let things, when it's time to move on, we're going to feel it. Last week, there was a little bit of overtalking.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of overtalking.
Sure was. Guilty.
Okay?
Sorry.
We're not going to do that this week. Straight talk on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Straight talk.
Tough love, honey.
Now, here he is, Ross Mathews.
Give me some straight talk, and hold the sugar, please. Straight talk, sounds pretty sweet to me. Don't talk to me in circles.
Mambo Jumbo Jive. And welcome to the program. Yes. I want to try something just at the beginning. Like what, because there was so much. I noticed all the over-talking last week, and I thought, well, we got through it, right? And it was a wonderful show. People said it was one of their favorites ever, but there was a lot of talking.
Yeah.
So let's just, hold on. No. We're just seeing what silence feels like.
feels
Okay?
like air conditioning.
Because I listen to other podcasts, and they say things like this. They go, we couldn't help but ask ourselves, why?
Are you listening to
Right?
NPR?
And like, it's like that. Yes, Daria is raising her hand, which I don't think we should do either, but let's go with that.
I'm trying to be compliant here. You're
Yes.
the boss.
Yes.
But do you glow after listening to those podcasts like you do after listening to us?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I understand. It's like an energy you do, and it says you ride the wave, and you're feeling it. That. So I just want to say, I hear what everyone's saying, or some of you, and I agree, but like we can only change so much.
Sure.
Anyway, welcome to the program, and what a beautiful program we have today. Let's see. Let's do a reach around. Nikki Boyer is here. Daria is here. CJ is here. Mark is here. Where's Willie? He's always on my face, but he's also here.
Hey.
Hi, Willie.
All the way in the back.
Hi. Yeah, I don't. You're in the back.
Always in the back.
I love when you're in the back.
So you can reach around.
I can see everything in front of me.
the-
Nothing but potential,
In the back.
as far as the eye can see.
Nothing but potential.
In the back. Anyway, so what amazing things we have to get to today. We have guests galore, okay? From they were in do you remember the Madonna documentary called Truth or Dare when she was on the
Yes.
Blonde Ambition tour? It's in black and white and it's amazing. So 2 of her dancers are in this new documentary called Strike a Pose on Logo. It's about that time. Louis Camacho and Carlton Wilborn, they're coming in today to talk about their time then, what the documentary is about. Also, have you seen that underwear that's on all the hot models? It's Andrew Christian underwear. It makes your junk look huge and it's really sexy.
I haven't
and
seen it. I'd like to.
My friend Andrew Christian is coming in to talk to us about that. And he's bringing a pair of underwear, a sexy pair of underwear.
Who to put on?
I have asked somebody to put that sexy pair of underwear on, and they have agreed to do it. Somebody on the Straight Talk, in the Straight Talk family.
Please be CJ.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you who, but someone will be putting that underwear on today.
No.
Sexy
I'm
underwear.
looking at Mark, and he looks. Oh no.
He's got a shit-eating grin.
I'm not going to say anything. That's a deep tease. So I had the most amazing idea. I was in New York this weekend, right? I was doing the Wendy Williams drag race during the commercial thing, right? By the way, $1 million for drag viewers, 1 million viewers for Drag Race, the biggest episode ever. How amazing is that? So I was in New York, and I'm out and about, and I'm doing things. Like I was working a lot, but I'm in the car and I'm driving, and I drive by a place that I've seen on the Food Network. It's just called Meatballs, right? Just meatballs.
Okay.
What do you think they sell?
Meatballs.
Yes.
Yes.
They sell meatballs. You understand?
What else?
Oh, I don't know what else, but they sell meatballs.
Meatballs of meat.
Like, and I thought to myself, that is so brilliant, because when's the last time, even if you don't eat meat, you're still eating a meatball, right? Because they're delicious. They're perfect food. They're like, you can, even on a diet, I go to a restaurant, appetizer, you can order the meatballs for the table. Because it's like in a different sauce. You get a meatball in a green, in a red sauce, of course, a meatball in a cream sauce. You can have meatballs, right? Somebody comes to you and says, hey, we're having meatballs tonight. What's your answer?
Yay!
Everybody loves meatballs.
That's true.
You are so amped about meatballs. It's
I
adorable.
just think it's so simple. Like, oh my God. Like, I walk by meatballs. Yeah.
Like,
I
duh.
love meatballs.
Yeah.
I'm getting to a point here.
Okay.
But
I'm just checking.
I love meatballs, and I have to say, like, when I saw it, like, it's just sparked something in me, and it was like, I feel like if I could come up with the perfect idea like that, I could be a billionaire.
You could.
Because when people look at meatballs, I want a meatball.
Okay.
It's supposed to be Italian music.
Oh.
Oh, mine, it's spicy meatball.
What's an
Like,
Italian?
I'm like, is Ed Sheeran
Italian is
serenading
like-
you
Oh, I
about
thought it was
meatballs?
pocket full
When
of
the
sunshine.
moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's some old. Right?
It's like a meatball. Oh.
Hold on.
We're being real good at being.
I know.
So I was walking by, I saw meatballs, I go, yes. A meatball.
Yeah.
I was as happy as those idiots in the Olive Garden commercials. Look.
But when you're there, you're family. So.
Yes. And I thought, I can come up with an idea like that.
You have one.
Where it's like, it's like just like so simple that you see it. And then I thought I had to think about what we've been talking about here.
Yes.
What if I had a restaurant
What's it called?
where it was nothing but chicken fingers?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, but wait, okay? So
Yes.
then and I was with CJ when I was talking this through. I came back and I go, CJ, I saw meatballs. Right? And I go, but I feel like, what if we made a restaurant and not called, I'll give you the name in a minute.
Okay.
But it's about chicken fingers. Because what's something that brings us together? Black, white, Republican, Democrat.
Cold chicken fingers.
What brings us together? Chicken fingers.
Right.
Don't clucking argue with me.
Nope.
Chicken fingers.
All right, Mark? Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers.
Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're the one that's going to sell it. I need investors. Because here's the idea. Right, and it's chicken fingers and sauces and
Yes,
the naked
I'm
chicken
in.
fingers and all that. Just
Yep.
chicken fingers.
Yep.
You're walking with your kids. You got bags of you're walking home. What do you want for dinner?
Sell them
Chicken
by the
fingers.
pound.
Bob, can we get chicken fingers?
Sell them
Chicken
by the
fingers.
sell them by
Sell
the
them
pound.
by the pound.
Yes.
Or by the finger. I'd like to
Well,
give
no,
you
because,
a finger.
Because
A
fingers
platter,
are different
plate, or a
size.
piece. Platter, plate, or piece.
Because then you don't have to worry because they come sometimes they're a little small, so you just go by the weight.
Great. We'll talk about that. We're not there yet. Right now, chicken fingers.
Got it.
Chicken fingers.
And then, so it's the idea of what I talked about at the wedding, the chicken finger buffet, but in a
Yep.
restaurant.
Yep.
Or as my grandma say, restaurant.
Restaurant.
Oh, restaurant.
So, okay, ready? And then, but what do you name it? What do you name your restaurant where you sell chicken fingers and food like that? What do you name it? Yes, go ahead.
Oh, Ross, over here, Ross.
Yes.
What would be a great name?
I have it.
Okay.
Next. Next question. Do you have any suggestions? Any suggestions?
Oh, suggestions. Oh,
No.
oh, oh.
Yes, Nikki.
Finger me.
Nope.
Finger.
I didn't
finger
realize how
chicken
gross
food.
that
Honey,
was, so I
Nikki,
just said it.
Nikki, right now we're trying to find names for my restaurant. Okay, but we'll
What the
Chicken
cluck?
finger good.
Maybe later.
What the cluck?
Chicken finger good.
Chicken finger good. Mark
I
says,
like
what the cluck?
What the cluck?
That's cute.
Anyone else?
actually.
None of your ideas
Face
are
finger.
any good. Face finger, that's already taken.
Already
it's a
taken.
successful product.
Chicken
Bring it all
strip
back.
tease.
It's a nail polish that goes on like a mirror.
Like it's
Chicken
like a
teeth.
mirror, guys.
I got my nails done today. Almost got mirror. I
Willie,
almost got mirror.
Willie, what was that?
Chicken strip tease.
That's bad, but good, but bad. Are you ready?
Bad in the right way.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The name that I have for my chicken finger restaurant, Kiss Kiss Restaurant,
Kiss Kiss Restaurant.
is finger food.
I feel slightly let down, but it's okay. Like it works, but I'm slightly let down.
I think finger me is better, but I hear you. It's to the point.
Finger food. Finger food.
But that doesn't imply
Meatballs.
chicken fingers.
Chicken. Like, how would I know
Finger
there's chicken
Yeah.
fingers?
Finger
That's
food
the
is
only-
like
that's what I-
ribs.
The I
wings.
in finger,
Is
a chicken finger.
oh, because that looks appetizing
Yeah.
as a graphic.
It looks like they're giving
Yeah,
you the bird.
It's a
I
bird.
don't want to see what
it's
it
a
looked like
plane.
before I ate it.
Chicken. You guys know it's finger food.
Like, okay, I want to be really excited about this.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
None of your ideas were better.
Chicken finger good is good.
Do you have a cricket sound effect on your laptop?
Ross just give me this the evil eye.
Hey, Willie.
I
Oh no. Oh no. Is this your first fight?
Hi, Willie.
Oh my
Get them in the
god.
other room.
I cannot wait to make up with you.
It's gonna be angry
Oh,
and
you
passionate.
guys.
What were we talking about?
Chicken finger good.
Finger food.
Finger food.
Finger food.
But then I think it's not just chicken
Yeah.
fingers.
But see what I'm
Right.
saying, and what you're not understanding here, is that they would be more than chicken fingers. Like chicken fingers
Oh,
would be the
okay.
star on the Christmas tree, but I'd also have tater tots.
And, oh,
Finger
right.
foods
And
is what I'm saying.
Toasted ravs. I get it. Like little things
Finger
to dip.
foods.
You're-
What a toasted rav? What's that? Like a toasted ravioli?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fried one.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that had like a shorthand
Yes,
to it. That I
finger
love.
food.
Well,
Do you understand?
The
But
pitch should have started out with that. Then-
Yeah,
But
you should
it's-
have started with chicken fingers and then
let me
gone-
get there.
You did.
We were.
I'm getting
really
there now.
patient.
Other
I
finger
don't think I'm
foods.
gonna get there.
Other finger foods we could sell it at finger food. What else? Other ideas would you have? I mean,
chicken
We'd be
wings.
known for
Tater skins instead of French
No
fries.
meat on the bone.
Tater skins.
I did tater tots, so we're not doing tater skins. Give me another finger food. Give me another
boneless
finger
ribs.
food. How about this? How about just a tray, a little tray of like, little carrot sticks and little celery as a little appetizer
crudité?
with ranch
I-
dip,
Yeah,
a little
I like that.
crudité.
I
I
for that,
think,
yeah.
honestly, I think what makes your original idea cool is that it was unique. Now it's starting to become too much of a restaurant. I think the simplicity, like an In-N-Out, which is just burgers and fries.
I agree.
I think the simplicity of chicken
Chicken
fingers
fingers.
and tater tots is boom. Done.
Fingers and tots.
Fingers and tots.
Finger a tot.
No.
No, don't say that. No. Fingers and tots, I like.
That
or
was
tots
like your
of things.
compound with a K.
Okay, I was kidding when I said finger a tot, but I'll
No,
tell you,
fingers-
fingers and tots is not a good idea. That's not as good either. But mine was a joke.
Tot fingers? No.
Oh my god.
Like baby fingers. Like baby fingers are just chopped off in your eye.
Favorite Halloween restaurant.
Right.
I think I just bought fingersandtots.com, which reminds me, the FBI wants to meet with me for some reason.
And so does Jared from Subway.
Yeah, right?
Aw.
Okay, so help us
my God.
help us come up. with-
We've got
you
some
send me that. Help us,
we have
please.
suggestions?
All right, yeah, come up with the suggestions,
Let's see what's
people.
in the chat room.
All right. Hey, I want to tell you something. This is something really kind of extraordinary that happened. You know, we've gone through a lot in our family lately. You guys know we lost Miho and then we lost Salvador's mom. I want to tell you that our listeners are incredible people. They got together and a lot of them put together a video for Salvador.
What?
We'll put it on our face,
my God, I
on our Facebook page and straighttalkwithross.com.
cry.
But I want to play for you what they sent in. This community is just extraordinary. You guys are overwhelmingly kind, and I'll tell you, CJ gave it to me, and I actually started crying. It really just touched me. Just thinking about here we can come laugh about fingering tots. And, what did I? No, finger tots, tots fingers, and we Mark can pee in a diaper right in that seat you're sitting in, CJ.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, we can have a flogger come in and flog me.
I found my whip the other day.
Yeah, just like
that.
we can be a
And then
lot
I
of.
got flogged. Why do I always end up getting the diaper and the flogging and the?
Because you deserve
Yeah,
those.
I
great
Was that
gifts.
moment? Was that moment
They're
about you? You
gifts.
think?
No.
So, what was
the
I
video,
saying?
the video.
Oh, the video. So anyway, my point is, Mark, what did you have any more things?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
For
because we're not talking over each other, so I want to make sure you get everything.
now. Oh no, I'm good. But thanks.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. We can all come together and laugh and be hilarious. Well, 4 out of 5.
Like dentists.
But I want to say, like, we also are such a community, and so there's something so intimate about podcasts because you put it in your ear. We're with you when you're alone in your car, and I get that, and I wanted to bring that to our show, and I really am proud of that. So you guys, when you sent this to us, it made me feel just so loved. I knew what it would mean to Salvador, and 2, it made me know, it just solidified what I already knew, is that this thing that I have a small part in building has become something bigger and something very special. So thank you. Here's some messages from you to us.
Hi, Salvador. Some of the straight talkers have seen you go through some real tough times lately. I think I can speak on behalf of the Straight Talk family when I say that we are sending you our deepest condolences and lots of love. To let you know how much we appreciate you, we wanted to give you some uplifting and loving messages. We're having a put-up day just for you. We feel your pain, we think the world of you, and you're always what we like about now. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss.
Hey, Sal and Ross. It's Leah Soprano from the Straight Talkers group. I just want to extend my deepest sympathies and my support to you in this tragic time. I've been there. Losing a parent is the worst thing you can go through, especially after losing your best friend, your little mijo. Again, you have all of my love and my support and arms around you from afar. Big hugs and kiss, kiss. Bye.
Hi Sal, this is Kenny from Guatemala, and I just wanted to send you a quick message and tell you how sorry I am for your loss. I just hope that you find comfort in knowing that your mom will always be with you. She's never gonna leave you, and you will see her again someday. She's in a better place now, and you have touched a lot of us with you, how funny you are with your wit, and just really felt sad when I heard about the news. So hang in there, be strong, and keep being you, funny and kind as you are. And I'm sending you a big hug, and I hope everything gets better. Bye.
Hey Sal, it's Zakia. Love you so much. Kiss, kiss. Mwah.
I'm so sorry to hear about your mom, Sal. I lost my daddy a couple of weeks ago, and I know your pain. I'm right here with you, and as part of the Straight Talkers family, I am so sorry for your loss, and we're here with you. Love you, Sal.
Oh my God, you guys.
Sal and Ross, sending you so much love. I'm so sorry for your loss, and we hope that this brings you even an ounce of the joy that you bring to us every single week. Kiss, kiss.
Hey Sal, hey Ross. My name is Ryan. I'm from Dublin in Ireland, and first of all, I love the podcast. I listen every week. I love it. But Sal, I heard about your mom, and I'm just so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for what you're feeling right now. Both of you. I know it hasn't been a great month for either of you. You've really been through the ringer. And I was thinking about what I could say in this message, but there's nothing really I can say. If there was something that could make you feel better, you would have heard it 1,000 times by now. But I just wanted to let you know we're all behind you, the whole Straight Talk family. We're all behind you. We all love you. You're in all our thoughts, and we hope you feel better soon. All right, thanks.
Hi Salvador, this is Laura from San Diego sending you a kiss kiss. I know you've been really having a rough time lately, and I just hope that you feel the love and the support from everybody in the Straight Talk family and all of those around you. We're here for you and we love you, and I just am so sorry for your loss, and I hope that better days are ahead for you and for Ross.
Dear Salvador, I'm so sorry for the loss of your mother. I may not know what you are going through right now, but what I do know is you have the love and support of every straight talker out there. I will keep you and your family in my thoughts and prayers, and I hope you will be able to find some light during this difficult time. We love you, Salvador.
Hi, Sal. My name is Lisa Corella, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. I just wanted to extend my deepest condolences for your losses recently. It's hard enough losing a pet and then to follow it up with just a week or two later to lose your mother, who, based on what I've seen on social media, it looks like she was a really big influence and an important part of your life. So I just wanted to let you know I've been thinking a lot about you recently for the past couple weeks, and I'm extending all of my light and love and hugs and kisses and prayers and thoughts to you and Ross during this time. So I love you, and I hope you find strength in on the other side of this. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Ross and Sal. It's Shannon, your
So
favorite
many.
Mormon mother. Just wanted to send my love and prayers to you guys and your families for the loss of Salvador's mom. Just thinking about you guys and hope you're doing well. Love you and love everything that you do for all your fans and loved ones. So just sending lots of love and hugs from Utah. Okay, mwah, kiss, kiss, bye.
Kiss, kiss.
And then it ends, it says, we love you, Sal. I know that was long, but listen.
No,
people,
we're
it says-
beautiful.
It says, love the Straight Talk family. We are a family. And I can't tell you. And I actually played this for Salvador. I sent it to him, and he has a response.
Oh my God.
Hi everyone, this is Salvador. And first I have to thank every Straight Talk listener out there that has sent me beautiful messages and condolences on the passing of my mother. Now, if you didn't know my mother completely inspired my current career. My mother was also a Mexican-American immigrant turned American citizen, married to my father for 48 years. They really taught me the meaning of true love. In sickness and in health, till death do you part. My mother was also a 22-year-old liver transplant survivor. If you didn't know, a liver transplant patient only survives 5 years after their liver transplant. I have 3 older brothers. That makes a total of 4 boys. I like to say my mom gave 5 years for each son she had. My mother was quite thoughtful, opinionated, and really funny. She also didn't just embrace me as her son, she also welcomed Ross as her son also. So thank you to everyone for all your kind wishes. I really appreciate it. I've showed the wishes to my family and my father, and we can't thank you enough. Thank you, Straight Talk family.
Now, back to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Oh, yes. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the program. Thank you for indulging
Heart is full.
that. Heart
You
is
guys are-
full. Speaking of, you're in the
so
audience.
Shannon McQuarrie, who's D-Money, her idea for the chicken strip store, I think it's good to switch gears, so I'm not crying. Strips and dips.
Oh, strips and dips. And tots. Strip and tots. Okay, so
Strip down to your toddies.
Okay, here's the
What?
deal.
Strip, dip, and tot.
I have to talk to you about something. There's someone we haven't talked to in a while, almost too long, and I don't know why. I don't know what's happened, and it's a member of the Straight Talk family, and it feels odd. It feels like something's
missing.
Like the song you want to play right now?
Like, you know, like you have a member of the family, but I'm looking at my computer. You know, there's a member of the family, but you don't see them for a long time. Are they okay? You don't hear from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas goes by. You don't even hear from them. Who is a member of the Straight Talk family we haven't heard from in way too long?
Is it? I mean, am I supposed to guess?
Yeah, guess.
Is it Tater?
It's not Tater.
Brandon.
It's not Brandon.
Bill.
It's not Bill.
Is it Steve?
Holy shit.
It's Steve. Steve. I'm looking for the Steve sound effect. Where's Steve? No, that's the original. Do you guys remember? If you don't remember, this woman called in and said hi to everybody, and she it was Daria and Tater and Mark and Rich, who was our audio engineer at the time, and she also said hi to Steve, and we never figured that out. Listen.
Hi, Tater Tot, Jaya, Steve, Rich, hi, Mark, and hello.
So she said Steve. She just said Steve. And so, okay, so we haven't talked to Steve in a while, and I actually have him on the line. Would you at all be interested in talking to Steve?
Who is Steve? I've never talked to Steve.
We remember Steve has a specific voice. He used to do our
that's
voicemail.
right. Yeah, that's right.
You remember? So let's see. Are you there, Steve? He wants to do a kiss and tell. Okay, Steve, what's your name and where are you not calling from?
My name is not Steve, and I'm not calling from mind your own fucking business. Homo.
Whoa, that's okay. That's aggressive. Okay, Steve. Wow. Well, it's great to hear from you. Where have you been? We've missed you. What have you been doing? Where you been?
Pumping iron and fucking chicks.
Whoa, Steve. What? Whoa.
Jesus.
He feels different a little bit. Okay. Well, you're living the life. But I have to ask you, why haven't you been on the podcast?
Oh, is that podcast still a thing? It's not really on my radar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the podcast is a thing. What? He's being rude.
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve's
Yeah,
a dick.
Steve. Yes, it's still going. Okay.
I just thought after Tater Tot and Brandon left, what's the point?
Whoa, Steve! That crossed a line, Steve. Whoa. Well, the podcast, I'll have you know, is better than ever. We have new friends, new games, new theme songs.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about your horrible fucking theme songs. I do not miss those pieces of shit.
Well, okay.
Steve, I hear you.
Steve got a pot.
I have to say, Steve, you're kind of, I remember you being nicer. Like, you're kind of being rude.
Sorry. You've been through a lot lately with loved ones passing away. You know these sort of things happen in threes. Quick. Someone go check on Bill the Day Senior Citizen Movie Critic.
Oh, no, now, come on. That is too far. Steve, you can't say that, Steve.
That is wrong.
Steve, that is fucked up.
Wrong.
Steve.
Steve. Chat said, well, that escalated quickly.
Steve. Okay, let's change the subject. Are you dating, Steve?
Man, you know. All them hoes be up on my dick 24/7. But I ain't tripping. Bitches, am I right?
Yeah, I feel you there. Who knew Steve was such a playa, right?
By the way, hey Daria.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
Steve likes Daria, huh?
Oh yes. Daria, I love that you love water and I'd make you scream H2O.
Is that my vibrator?
That's a good line.
H2O. Oh, wow. Oh, well,
I
Steve,
accept that, Steve.
Okay, good. Steve, do you want to say hi to anybody else?
Oh yes, girl. What's up, Nikki? You're looking better than ever. Your boobs remind me of Mount Rushmore. My face should be on them.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
He's got some pickup lines. Do you have any other pickup lines for Nikki?
Do you work at Subway? Because you just gave me a foot long.
Oh, Steve, this
Call
is
us after class,
fantastic.
Steve.
Wow.
After class.
Yeah, any more?
Are you wearing space pants? Because your ass is out of this world.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. I got to tell you, though, the boys are feeling left out. Do you have any love for them?
Okay, hey Mark. I heard you had another baby. Hashtag free Diana.
Yes.
That too started it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, what about Willie? You want to say hi to Willie?
Hey Willie, you're looking sexier than ever. You are the best looking thing on Ross's face.
Whoa, hey,
Yeah.
whoa, that's not even funny.
Not very nice.
That's fucked up. What about CJ? Was hey to CJ?
Hey CJ, why it gotta be black?
Well, that's a good
'Cause it
question.
is.
That's a good question, right?
Wow.
Wow. All right. Okay. Well, do you want to?
Okay, losers. I've gotta run. I've got tickets to a Cookie Alafonte concert tonight, and I don't want to be late. Later,
Understood.
bitches.
Later,
Bye, Steve.
Any,
Wow.
any quick questions? Yes or no questions you'd like to ask Steve?
No. Steve, it seems like you've been working out and getting a little like confidence. Are you doing steroids?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, did you vote for Donald Trump?
No.
Okay.
All right, Steve.
Any other yes or no questions for Steve?
Steve,
Yes
are you
or no?
seeing
I have other
anybody?
questions.
Yeah, it's a good question.
But I have questions that aren't yes or no. So what do I do?
See what I can do.
Just kidding.
Mark, ask Steve a question really quickly. Just a quick question.
Hey, Steve.
Put it in minute mark.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Well, it's great to hear from family members, even when they're being a little rude, I have to
Jesus.
say. Just a little rude.
A little bit.
I gotta tell you, when I
Too
guessed
far.
Steve, I did not think it was actually going to be Steve.
You
so
really?
I'm so excited
Yeah,
that it was
of course it
actually
was Steve. I came up with this new idea. I wonder if you guys will like it. I wanted to know because everyone's always asking like, "Hey Ross, what song do you like? What movie are you listening to? What song should I download?" And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we made almost like a playlist for our audience? Like we can actually all have a song that's our jam right now. Like, what's your jam, man? Right? And then we can put together a Spotify playlist on the website. Is that something you can do, CJ?
Yes.
You told me you could. And you can. And then it'll just be an ongoing thing. We can just keep adding some of our favorite songs to
love
it. Like,
that.
what's your jam?
And I think music unites people so much. And then when you feel like you're all listening to the same music, you're all like having your own little dance party. You know?
Yeah.
I love that connection.
Music is my healing too.
So I thought, well, God, I should name this segment, where we all share our favorite jam.
Yeah.
And does it need a theme song too?
Well, I have a feeling.
Straight Talk Jam.
I'm feeling it. I'm liking it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on board.
Like rock.
I think you're ready for this jam. I think you're ready for this jam. I think you're ready for this jam. Yeah. I think you're ready for this jam.
Do you record a version that's good and then go, no, let me see if I can do that worse?
I don't even understand the question.
I feel like that was one take you did.
I simply make magic. I don't even understand your question.
It takes a lot of effort to be that offbeat.
Yeah,
like you
it
have to
does.
concentrate. I like it.
So CJ's
purpose.
jam is up first. CJ, tell us about the jam that we're ready for from you.
So being a fan of RuPaul, and with RuPaul's Drag Race kicking off, getting 1 million viewers this week, RuPaul just came out with a new album called American. And so I listened to it while I was jogging, and there's one song in particular that was really amazing, and it took me back to my club days as a kid in New York. I'm totally kidding, but it just sounded really good. So I wanted to add this to our playlist.
Super duper. Okay, we're gonna play us out with this. This is RuPaul coming at you.
We need Vogue hands and
This
spirit
is
fingers.
RuPaul, Call Me Mother. When we come back, we're gonna have another favorite straight talker, straight talk favorite you haven't heard from a while on the phone, and this
Yay.
one will be able to answer more than yes or no questions.
Oh, okay,
That's a
good.
promise. Okay, here's RuPaul, Call Me Mother.
Guess who back in the house? Heels click clacking about. Fine, fresh, feminine style to 11. I'm divine, so heavenly. Gentlemen, sweating, it's down across the board, no doubt. Body like wow. She about to get this trap. Titty so plentiful, Fisher Queen Jezebel should be criminal. Don't make sense for a bitch to be this and down. Rock to the side. What is that sound? Watch me drop into the ground. Wait for the 4, drop to the floor. Add up the 10 to get the score. I've been that bitch, yes, I love that drama. Fishy, feminine, up and coming. From the Clintons to the Obamas, I keep it tight. Now they call me mother. Jaded queen bitch, I love that drama. Fishy, They know my name because I'm on another echelon. This automatic supersonic, I'm a Sassatron. And I ain't looking up to anyone, the gam's alone. And I'm ready, shake the jelly when the jelly's on. The kind of thing that all the fellas make advances on. I'm only getting out of bed for 20 million. Now get your camera phone, cause in a minute I'm about to be on. Here come that girl, shit.
Now, back to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Welcome back to the program.
All right, here's what some of the fans are saying.
In the chat room?
Steve, yeah, chat room on YouTube. Steve definitely needs his own 2 minutes at the end of the show. He needs a minute,
Not a bad
Steve.
idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the difference between jam and jelly?
Beautiful question. I don't know.
Okay.
I do.
And
I do. I think, and this is without looking it up. I know. Should I put it in minute mark?
Put it in minute mark.
Yeah, thank you,
You want me to
Steve.
save it?
Yeah, save it. That's a great thing for minute mark.
Todd
Unless you,
will
well, that's a
tease
deep
it.
tease. Do you guys want to know
That's a
now?
deep tease. No, I can wait.
Okay.
Sean Spencer says he has class in 20 minutes. He's wondering if he should skip it for straight talk. I love that.
I thought you were saying Sean Spicer, Trump's press secretary. I was like,
God.
oh, wow, he's in here.
No, he needs to go learn a thing or two about it.
Hey, Mark, you're looking good.
Thank
I know
you.
you've been on a diet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
He's so unhappy.
Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
Well, last week I told you I had hit 10 pounds. I was wrong. I was 9.6. So it
Okay.
wasn't quite 10.
Okay.
But that was for one day, and I went back. I've been kind of leveled off at 225.8.
Wait, so give me context.
Oh, okay. I started off at 32.
Okay.
232.
So how much weight have you lost?
So about, I think 8 pounds.
Oh, so we went up. All right.
Well,
I'm
'cause
actually
it-
writing this down.
It literally dipped for my thing. It's straight line and then dipped and then
Just
back
a number.
to the
I'm just
straight
asking
line.
I just asking for a number.
Yeah.
So we're back up to where you're like 8 pounds. We wanted to lose 30.
I was 30.
Hey, listen, 8's better than 0.
Yeah,
Mark,
it
I'm not.
is.
This is no shade. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I'm invested. Okay, I have 0 shade.
Yeah.
It's not even funny.
What I
probably won't
need
even
to
ask
do
again.
is I have not had, because we're still unpacking the house, I have not added in the exercise.
Okay, just ask for a
regimen
number.
that I want.
Mhm.
So once I do that, and the gym is a mile from my house, so I figured I can run to the gym and then exercise and then back.
Okay, that's
Did
great.
you have something you said you wanted
Actually,
to?
yeah. Mark, I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you.
No, and I
A
don't know what
chicken
this
bone.
is. I don't know what this is because we usually only do chicken fingers around here. So I don't know what this is.
Boneless.
And if you come at Mark, I'm going to defend
Boneless.
Mark. If
Great.
I'm going to be I'm an arbitrator. What's this? A bipartisan arbitrator.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna be on Nikki's side.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Well,
Here's
that's
the deal.
not fair.
Okay,
Sorry, Mark.
go.
Instead of a Nikki B trending, I figured I could bring this up. For the last, I listened back to some of the podcasts because last week I kind of lost my shit a little bit. I threw a pen across the room, I screamed, I whined, and it was really eventful. But I noticed over the last probably month, there were 3 separate points in the podcast where Mark looks directly at me, and I don't know if we've caught it on camera or not, but you can hear it, where he looks
You can
directly
hear
at
a
me.
look?
No. You look at me, and then you say, "Fuck you,"
Oh, yeah.
twice.
With double
fingers. Once with one, and twice with 2. And I went back and watched so I could make sure I wasn't coming down on you unnecessarily.
Were you? Because on occasion, I've seen others do that on this show.
I do it to Josh too all the time.
So
I've done it. I come down on Mark a little too hard sometimes.
So,
I'm just saying.
when you do that to me, it bums me out. It hurts my feelings. It's one thing to be like, oh, that's crazy or fucking nuts. But to look at someone and literally say, fuck you. So I actually had a conversation with my mom about it because my mom's like, why is Mark always being such a jerk to you?
And because you throw pens at him.
No, I threw in his
That was a
vicinity.
buildup of all of the
Right.
fuck yous.
So I'm just asking you, how would you feel if someone looked at your daughter and said, a grown man, and said, fuck you?
Is she a grown woman at this point?
Yes.
Did she throw a pen at him?
This is before the pen throwing happened. Why don't you just bring it down a notch?
Wow!
Judge Judy.
I'm here for it.
I'm the
of
judge. I'm
bounds.
asking questions because, listen, okay.
That's an unreal. I'm not even going to address that because
Why?
my daughter's 3 fucking years old.
I know,
But if
when
she
she's
were a
grown
grown
up-
I'm saying
up.
if she's grown
Yeah,
up.
when she's grown up, she'll know how to stand up for herself. She'll handle herself just fine.
Well, this is going well.
So he doesn't care, is what he's saying.
I'm not
Right.
worried about her.
So, but here's what what I'm hearing is this: as a with no one with a cat and the horse, whatever the saying is, someone in the race.
Horse in the race.
Horse in the race.
A cat and a
No,
horse.
I have
bird in the bush.
I
Cat
also,
riding a horse.
I also
Shoe in the hand.
I've
Yeah,
never.
well, and that's right. And Willie's lying, rolling around.
Here's the
with
deal.
rocks.
So what I'm saying, what I'm sensing is this: there are times when we are not using our words, right? All
Yeah,
of us.
It gets heated and a little intense.
I'm guilty of it as well. I think I've thrown something at Mark twice. Okay? I think I've done it twice. So what I'm hearing is that we need to be using our words as a family, right?
Fuck and you are both words.
Mark doesn't know how to apologize.
I'm not going to.
Why don't we do this?
I'm
not going to apologize because I take more shit in this room than anybody else, and every once in a while I lash back, and if you can't handle it, don't dish it out.
But that doesn't indemnify you from when sometimes you have to
Hold
apologize
on.
when you
No.
actually made
One
someone
second.
feel bad.
I have to look up that indemnify.
I mean,
Indemnify
I almost
means,
went to law school.
What does it mean?
It doesn't protect you. It doesn't excuse you.
Yeah, except it does a little bit. Like,
Don't
Nikki, like, I
say it.
love you so much, but, like, if Mark's gonna, like, say something mean to us, right? Like, because we say mean things to him all the time, disrespectful things to him all the time. You just felt that, like, crossed the line because it was eye contact,
Yeah,
and
and
it was
it
a
was like-
finger
it
up, and
felt
it was
like
well, I also
aggressive.
sit directly across from you, so
Right, but I've never looked at anybody in this room. I've been like, that's bullshit or bleh, but I've never been like, fuck you. And it just to me
I get the
felt like
aggressiveness of what she's saying.
Walk me through it.
I think if somebody comes at you and just says, I hear what Mark's saying, him taking the shit, but I feel that if somebody's legit, if I'm looking at you and being like, yo, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my middle fingers in the air.
different.
Okay.
That's like somebody spitting in your face a little bit.
Okay. So from now on, we're not going to say how we really feel.
No.
Okay?
Also, we are
We're gonna-
incapable of that.
We are going to bottle our feelings
Welcome
up.
to a 30-minute show.
Okay. That's the new rule.
Just
No
ad
feelings
reads.
allowed. All right? All surface level.
Oh my God.
But I do
Stop.
on the heels of that, on the heels of coming down on Mark, I have to say, no one takes shit and lets things roll off their back
Oh my
like
God.
he does. And there are moments where I'm like,
Oh, I
I
agree.
can actually say, God, I wish I was wired more like Mark because I'd be much happier in this world and I would take things a lot less personally.
Because he's like Honey Badger.
On the heels of you not apologizing or saying you're sorry, I'd like to say that I just really do.
Mhm. Sorry, Nikki.
No, I really do appreciate what you bring here. I think you're really fun. I think you're the butt of the joke way more than you probably would like to be.
And right now it's a big butt. Big butt. Only 8 pounds.
I
Dan. Big
know.
butt of the joke. No.
I worked on the glutes
I'm
today.
listening.
I'll tell you this. I think, and Nikki, that's a beautiful way to end that. But sometimes I do think how nice it would be to Mark. To be Mark. You know, if somebody ever came at you with the hard truth, all you'd think is,
Chicken fingers.
fuck you, Nikki. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, Nikki, fuck you. Fuck you, Nikki, fuck you, Nikki, fuck you, Nikki, fuck you, Nikki, fuck you, Nikki.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Nikki, fuck you, Nikki. Okay, so that got awkward for everybody.
All of everybody.
Everybody. But
All
you
of
know, what are
us.
you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
What are
I
you
mean,
gonna do?
I figured I could either say it here and make everyone uncomfortable, or save it for private.
No, this is family. This is how we address our issues,
Exactly,
guys.
darling.
Amen.
So listen, something else we like to do is we like to talk about opinions and things, right? And so this is a new segment brought to you by HollywoodHoller.com. And it's what we're doing is you can holler at us. It's about pop culture. You can reach out to us and you can say, hey, you can holler at us and say, hey, Ross, I want to know what you think about this pop culture story. Hey, Nikki, I want to know what you think about this pop culture.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Daria. Hey, CJ. Hey, Willie. Hey, Nikki. Fuck you.
Yep, exactly.
You can say anything about, and we'll answer. CJ.
Yes.
What are people hollering at us?
Someone seeding through the comments just related to the stories that have come on Hollywood Holler, and I know that recently there was a post about Mariah Carey's birthday. So Jonah Montelongo, forgive me if I butchered that, they're asking he's asking what is our favorite Mariah Carey song?
Well, for starters, let me tell you, she just had her 47th birthday, but she doesn't call them birthdays. She calls them anniversaries, and I don't like that.
She calls them anniversaries?
She calls it an anniversary. I'm not stuck on semantics a lot. You can call things whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like it.
I love the divaness of her.
That's why I'm like, just call it a birthday, darling. We all have birthdays. We all have them.
Yeah.
They're called birthdays.
But she does wear gowns at home alone, which I kind of love. And I
Seriously.
feel like I'm slowly turning into that, but without the fame, fortune, and voice. So,
Yeah. My favorite Mariah Carey song, thank you for asking, is what's the one where she's got the radio? She's listening to Babyface. YouTube. And
Touch My Body?
Is it Touch My Body? Let me see. I think that's the one. I like when she talks about listening to the radio and Babyface comes on. Babyface.
this.
Hold on. It's the
I'm
one.
sure we know
Let me
it.
see. Let's see. I think it's the one.
We
This
belong
one.
together.
We belong together. Oh my God, Jay.
Oh.
Is that it? Together. Yeah, that's it. We
Good
belong
one.
together.
Okay.
Good. J Rod, are you a big Mariah Carey fan?
No. Oh, now I know it. Yes.
I actually am a big Mariah Carey fan.
Church.
This is my favorite. I want to just get to the part which talks about Babyface.
I like this. I forgot about this one. Why is there glitter all over your face?
I know. Have you been stripped? Like
There's glitter in my box.
That's what she
It's the
said.
box that I bring things here. Okay. What's your
Yes.
favorite Mariah Carey song?
I love the Christmas one. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
That's
of
my
course.
favorite Christmas song.
Okay. Nikki, or Daria.
I love Honey, and then also like and like the early ones. What was it like when she it was the one album where she sang like almost gospel. What was the one that I'll Be There, like the Jackson 5 song?
Mark. Don't you? Oh God, I'm curious what Mark's favorite Mariah song is.
I don't know the name. Well, the Christmas song, of course. Yeah, you got to go with that. But if it's a non-holiday song,
which is all the rest.
Yeah, the one that got me feeling emotion. That one.
Emotion.
That's a good one.
Oh, and Always Be My Baby, by the way. Sorry, that kind
yeah,
of comes up.
I really liked you doing the beginning of that, Mark. Do that again. Do that again.
What?
The,
Oh, I was trying because that's the one where she goes, and she goes on that really high note.
Mm-hmm. Which one did you want?
Always Be My Baby.
Always Be Always
It's a
Be
good one.
My Baby.
Come on.
I'm searching. It's like so many buttons on the computer. Okay.
can do
Always
it.
Be My Baby. What's the next question, darling?
The next question is FYI minus Someday
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
Someday.
okay. By Mariah Carey.
How's that one go?
Someday, someday.
Someday.
Boy, you're gonna do another.
Sorry, not Someday. Sorry, Make It Happen.
Make it happen.
When I was struggling in these streets, that song used to get me through. I used to sit in the park and listen and cry.
She has too many
listening
hits
to
that like
song.
I can't.
Make It Happen was, and she did the Running Man in it.
She did. Also, you cannot
Here's the
have
video.
too many hits.
Come on, man. She has too many hits for me to remember all of them. I'm like
Fantasy.
only one person.
Fantasy.
Thank you.
That's good. Come on
Oh
now.
yeah. I
Do I
forgot
know
about
this one?
Yes. Oh yeah.
How old are
You
you?
need a breakdown.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Old as fuck.
Not as old as me.
I don't actually know how old you are, CJ.
I don't know this one.
Yes,
You
you,
don't know
do.
this?
Just
This is the
wait.
first
Yes, you
album.
do. This is what it's talking about, that album where she's all like
This
super
is the
black.
third single from the first album. Not more than 3 short years ago, I was abandoned and alone, without a penny to my name. So very young and so afraid, on the proper shoes upon my feet. Sometimes I couldn't even eat.
CJ
I had
Oki.
to cry
Oh
my God,
myself to sleep, but I have to keep on going. Never knowing if I
they say?
CJ is acting it out for those people not watching.
Oh, there's a dance.
CJ just came out.
If you didn't think it was gay,
Here we
this is the gayest I've ever
Okay,
seen.
what's the chorus? Don't know it, never heard it. Can't put my stamp on it.
I love that he's doing that while wearing an NWA t-shirt.
I know, it's the best.
Quickly,
Next question
guests are here, so we have
from
to.
Jake Bowen. We had a story on Hollywood Holler that says, will Kanye West judge American Idol reboot? He said, okay, why does American Idol feel the need to come back? It's only been gone a year. The show went off the air for a reason, and even The Voice feels stale at this moment. The question is for anyone.
So why is the question again? What was the question? I'm sorry. I was
Why
texting.
Why does American Idol feel the need to come back?
Oh my gosh! I see that Fox and NBC are now fighting for it, and I just have to tell you, Fox just had it. Why'd they let it go if they want it back?
Only yeah,
Right. It was like last year.
I know the answer.
It was time. It needs to go.
But now they're trying to bring it back. It's the whole
money.
rumor.
Money,
I don't
money,
understand. Money.
If it comes
that's
back,
why.
it has to be a new show. It has to be new host. It has to be new everything.
I do love that show.
You got it.
Right.
It was just old and tired at this point. When you got something like The Voice.
What's the reason? You said you knew, Daria.
Hey, also just
Sorry.
side note, in the booth we have a guest calling in, so can you check on that? Are the phone lines open?
They are open.
Great, perfect, thank you. I'll tell you this. Listen, I always liked American Idol. I stopped watching it because it did get stale, I thought, and I just
became the same show.
It stopped making stars.
Right.
But I'm
Right.
open for them to revamp it and try to put some new life in it. Maybe if they get some new producers in there, it could be different.
Maybe you should host it.
Maybe I should.
Maybe yeah.
Look at
Get up
America's
in
Next
it.
Top Model.
American Pie Hole. All right. Okay. So anyway, so I wonder if our guest is going to call.
There went that
because
opportunity.
There's sometimes our guest is not the most advanced technically.
Somebody check on
Okay.
him.
So we're
my God.
we're just going to make sure that.
I hope Steve wasn't like.
Why don't I call our guest and
clairvoyant.
tell him to call? Stop! Don't even. I'm going to call on speaker and see if he knows to call in. Hold on, ready? I'm calling on my phone, not the main. You guys hear that?
Yep. Loud and clear.
How's he gonna answer it?
Let's see if he.
Hello.
Hi, honey. It's Ross.
Hi.
Hi. Can you call that number now so we can talk to you on air?
Yeah, I just tried to call it, but I didn't get through. I'm going to call it again.
Okay, got you. I might text you now. Okay, we'll try. Thank you, honey. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Hey, so Willie, what's the other number if that one doesn't work?
You given the Ross number?
Yeah, what's the other one?
That's the one. Well,
No, there's the other one, the main one.
424
Yes.
253 0749.
0749. Okay, I'm telling him to call that one now.
I love that he answers the phone, and he's got a smartphone, right?
Yeah.
So your
He's an
contact
iPhone.
is in there as Ross Mathews.
Yeah.
So, but you call him and he answers and he goes, hello. And you go, hi, it's Ross. He goes, oh, hi. Like he didn't know.
Maybe
it was you
I don't know. Maybe it saves me a surprise caller.
Unknown.
That's a fun thing.
So cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Thanks
wonder
for
if
bringing
who's going to call.
jerky in
Who's
today.
gonna call, guys?
Well, it's Bill.
I know.
Oh, you're doing suspense?
Yeah. I was trying to be helpful.
All right, I'm still not going to tell you who it could be.
Who is it, guys?
Oh my God, is this going to happen?
Is he gonna make it happen?
How many
Make
people are
it
calling in
happen.
so he can't call in? Don't call in if you're not Bill. Do. Boo-doo.
Billy,
Where's
call
the
back.
cricket sound?
Ba-doo.
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 Ba-doo. Is he going to...
Ba-doo.
All right.
Is he not going to call back? Do we
There
just
he is.
wait to see?
Oh, here he
You got
is.
him.
We're good.
I like that, Mark.
Hi.
Oh my God, as I live and breathe, it's Bill, our gay senior citizen movie critic, all the way from Palm Springs, California.
Such a surprise.
Bill, are you there?
Pardon?
Oh God. Hi, Bill, how have you been? It's been
Turn
too
the volume
long
up.
without you.
I know it's been a long time, hasn't it, darling?
It has been. Have
The
you been?
weather's fabulous here. It's nice and comfortable and cool and warm and everything.
Good, and have you been seeing a lot of movies?
Yes, I have. I've got some excellent movies to tell you about.
Let's get right to it.
Three of them.
Give me your first one. We got to go through these quickly, Bill, because we have
The
guests here
first
today.
one, first one I really loved was the remake of Beauty and Beast. You know, originally came out in 1991, and it was all animated. But this time it's not. It's live action people. Emma Watson's in it, and Kevin Kline, and Ian McGregor, and Stanley Tucci. And it's, honest to God, I thought I was at an opera. It is so fantastic. The music and the costumes,
Bill,
everything.
Bill, can I ask you a question? Bill?
Yes.
Are you taking new vitamins or something? Because you're getting everything right.
Yeah.
This is great. This is impressive.
No, it really is. It's fantastic.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, this is great. All right, what's the next movie?
The next movie is Kong's Skull Island.
Yes.
And I was so surprised by that. King Kong now is our friend. He's saving all the lives of the people.
Don't ruin
and
it.
Everybody just loves him to death because there's all these huge, big lizards on the island, and he saves all the people from the lizards.
He's totally
and
giving away
Samuel
the
L.
movie.
Jackson's in that, and
Thanks, Bill.
It's just amazing, you know, movie. And then the thing that really got me at the end.
Don't give away the end. Bill, no. Don't give away the end. Don't give away the end, Bill. Don't give away the end. Okay.
No, I just want to tell you about the music at the end.
Okay.
The music during the
dies,
Second
it's
World
really
War,
sad.
which I was a little baby. There's a lady named Vera Lynn who sang "We'll Meet Again," and she lived at Buckingham Palace with the Queen of England, because every time they would have a bombing in London, she would take Vera Lynn out with her, and they would sing that song, "We'll Meet Again." And Vera Lynn on Tuesday just turned 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
And they sing that song all behind King Kong. We'll meet again somewhere, don't know where, don't know when. And then started crying.
Oh,
that's so cute.
And
Okay.
I wasn't even alive then.
Oh. All right, Bill, what's the third movie? Quickly, we have to get to it.
Okay. And the third one is A Very Sordid Wedding. And you know about Sordid Lives.
Yes.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And this one takes place right after the United States passes the law for same-sex weddings. And it's the story about that, and it's a little more serious. And
There he
not
goes,
so-
giving away the ending again.
All right. Okay, what I need from you,
And,
Bill, is I need kisses. How many kisses does Booty and the Beast get?
5.
5 out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many kisses does Big Dong Skull Island get out of 5?
It gets 5 too.
5.
5 kisses
How
on
many
the
stars does Very Sordid Wedding get?
I would give it 5 too. I just love all of them.
5 kisses. Your kisser must be exhausted, Bill. But what else is new, darling? Listen, I have to tell
And
you.
you know, I have to tell you something really fast. There's a lady in there, Carol Cook. I don't know if you've heard of Carol Cook. She's a Broadway star. She makes an appearance in there. When I was in New York back in the 70s and 80s, I used to do her hair. And I met her here in Palm Springs because she was appearing at a place here, a nightclub that you know of. I won't mention the name. And honest to God, I couldn't believe she was in the movie. I said, and she's 92 years old.
Oh.
Wait, which movie was it?
It was Very Sordid Wedding.
Okay, that one. All right, I'll make sure I watch for that.
Steve, that's rude. All right,
Yeah.
here's the deal. I think you are a delight, Bill, and you are in rare form, and you feel great. I think that the weather's got you in a good mood. I'm really happy to hear from you, and I love you, and I miss you, babe, and you've done it again. Give us that sign-off we love so much, Bill.
Well, I'm signing off right now from Palm Springs, California. You're a senior citizen movie critic, William, and I love you all and have a wonderful week.
We love you, Bill. You've done it again, Bill. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Really phenomenal work, Bill.
Really phenomenal work.
When you're in LA,
Okay, we'll see you.
come visit us
We'll see you when you're down here.
Yes, or you come visit us when you're in LA, okay, darling?
Okay.
Okay, great. Love you. When we come back from the new logo documentary, Strike a Pose, Madonna's former backup dancers from the Truth or Dare, Blonde Ambition time period, Luis Camacho and Carlton Wilburn, they'll be here. We're to talk about them. It'll be a fascinating conversation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Welcome back to the program. What a fun one we have today. I told you it was full. I told you it was the buffet of podcasts. We have so much on our plate, but I wouldn't put anything back.
It is not empty. It is not an empty
not one
plate.
bit. Not one little itty bitty bit. What a treat we have. Luis Camacho. Carlton was supposed to be here.
Yes.
Carlton's stuck.
On set. Yes.
On set. No big deal. Thrilled to have you.
It's very Hollywood, right?
It's very, very Hollywood.
I'm stuck on set. I can't go to Ross Mathews talk show.
You would now.
Okay, I'll do it. Bye.
It's just you, baby, now. I'm thrilled that you're here. You were in. So I remember watching Truth or Dare, the Madonna documentary.
Right.
I mean, that documentary like changed my life because picture to the kids who don't know, who just know Madonna now, right? If they're too young, picture Lady Gaga with nobody else. Like it was just her.
Yep.
And like that level is. I mean, the level what Madonna was at that time was crazy. Can you set the scene what that was like for us a little bit?
Well, we had her at a time where she was actually, I mean, really crossing over from like rubber bracelets and lace skirts to, you know, Jean-Paul Gaultier costumes. So we had her at a time where it was really, really important what was being put forth was really, really important. All the dancers, all the costumes, all of the, staging and everything like that was really important. So we really went for it.
And you were a backup dancer for her, and
I
like
was.
the documentary was all behind the Blonde Ambition tour, right? Yes. Okay. And so it was all like you really got to see not only the stage performances, but like back behind the scenes where you guys were all bonding as her dancers. How did that come across, or how did that happen? Did you just auditioned, or had you danced with her before?
I had not danced with her before. Me and Jose were hired to.
Who's Jose?
Jose Gutierrez.
Mm-hmm.
We were hired to do to choreograph the Vogue video.
You choreographed the Vogue video.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
So when I play this
Yes.
song, like it's bringing back tons of memories.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Oh,
We are in
can
the
we
presence
curse
of
on
great-
it?
Oh, yes,
yeah,
baby,
yeah.
you can curse on this.
We can
Talia, we
everything.
can curse on
Yes,
it.
you should turn to his publicist. Yes, we can curse on here. So, when did you start dancing?
Got it. When I was in the 4th grade.
4th grade. You just liked it. You had talent. Your parents encouraged you.
My parents did encourage me, yes.
Okay, so you dance all through school,
I
and you
did.
think I can make a career out of this?
I never thought I can make a career out of it. It was just one of those things. I didn't even think about it. I just gravitated to, dance.
To dance.
And my dad tried. He tried baseball. He tried football. And even though I can catch and hit the ball, I just wasn't as interested.
Does everybody have the ability to dance? Like, because I don't dance. I don't think I'm good at it. Because I don't have that natural where you just do what your body does when it hears the music and it looks
Right.
good. Yeah, I don't have that.
You dance with your elbows.
And fingers, I point fingers in the air like I do a little, little that.
I believe everybody can dance.
Uh-huh.
And I believe I can teach you how to dance.
I'd like to see that one day.
But
I'd
I'm
like to see
bummed.
that. So you're dancing your whole life. You start choreographing, and then the first time you meet Madonna is when she asked you to choreograph Vogue.
Yes, well, not really. We met her a little bit before that.
Okay.
We were asked to send in a videotape of, our style and what we do and stuff like that. It was truly a 6 degrees of separation. My friend's boyfriend was friends with a hairdresser who was friends with her
Shut up.
makeup artist at the time.
No.
Yes,
Right.
and her makeup artist at the time was Debbie Mazar,
Right.
who is
An actress,
an
too.
actress
Uh-huh.
today.
And her bestie, right?
Exact. And so, exact.
Love it.
And so, it got back to us. She was looking for Voguers. We sent in a videotape. Didn't think really much anything about it because at that time we were already, in our underground celeb thing going on anyway with the House of Extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we we got a call, and she said she wanted to meet us at a club during the day. And my friend, who was a DJ, opened the club, and we were there, and she pulled up in a limo, and we met her then.
And the House of Extravaganza, tell us to the people who don't know, what is that?
The House of Extravaganza is like a gay fraternity, for lack of a better term. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was, it's
This was in New York.
closely, it's affiliated with all of the houses and the underground ball scene that was happening in New York, and that is still happening in New York.
And there's a
here.
documentary, Paris is Burning, where you can sort of
Yes.
see. This is a lot of the references on Drag Race are from Paris is Burning. If you
Yes.
love the drag community, you need to watch that, kids, and educate
Yes.
yourself on sort of how that came about.
Right.
You
It's
know what
essential.
I mean? Category is, and there were all different sorts of categories, and they walk the runway.
I
And
mean,
it
we were
was-
saying yes back
Back then. Back then.
So when it
And-
came about that, everybody's saying yes. I was like, oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's new. I was like,
You know, it's not.
actually, it's not new,
like
but
bodysuits,
I will let
they're
you
back.
think it's new, and that's all.
Madonna
that's
was
all
so
right.
great at that in terms of looking at what was happening in the underbelly of
Yes.
culture, what was bubbling before it. I mean, Vogue was something that was happening in these houses in New York, but people in the Midwest didn't know what the fuck Vogue was.
I love that we can curse on here.
Yeah, go for it, baby. But so what Madonna did is she said, "This is what's happening. This is cool. Not, cool before it's cool. This
Right.
is cool before. This is cool a decade before it's cool. Like this is the coolest of cool."
Yeah.
And she took that to platform. I have a question. When Madonna took Vogue so mainstream,
Mm-hmm.
did any of those people feel like, but that's ours. I don't want housewives in Milwaukee voguing in their kitchen.
That's a great
because that's
question.
ours. Did you feel that at all?
I honestly didn't feel that. I don't think any of my community felt that either. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I'm sure you guys know Malcolm McLaren did a song called Deep in Vogue, and so, which came out even before Vogue, before Madonna did Vogue. So he was bringing it, started to bring it out to the mainstream as well. He took on a few other Voguers for that song, and namely one of them was, the legendary Willie Ninja, who has passed, unfortunately. But, and then, Madonna also was writing a song called Vogue at the time as well. And so she, she took us along on that ride.
And then how do you go from choreography? By the way, we're listening to that song Deep in Vogue right now. This came out before Vogue.
Yes.
Let's take a little listen. Can you still do it?
Can I still what?
Like, can you still Vogue a little?
Right now? Are we taping
just the upper
this?
body. We're live right now. We're live.
Oh my God, we're live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I really do all the time is this.
Oh, I love that.
And that's what everybody who meets me is like, oh, I can do what you do. This.
I'm
I'm like,
voguing.
no, you're not doing it.
Oh. You're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right, and that's okay.
So you choreograph the video, and when it comes out, and it really becomes one of those cornerstone cultural moments, right? Is there just such a sense of pride for you?
Absolutely.
That your contribution will. When that will never die.
No, that will never die, and I went through a rough period of my time, rough period during my life, and so. There was a moment where I really just had to realize that if nothing else happens for me, quote unquote, in this town, blah, blah, blah,
right.
that I at least had that, that I at least had this moment in history, not to toot a horn or anything like that.
Toot it.
But, that I at least had that I at least... I can open a history book and say, "Oh, look, there I am." That it talks about Vogue, and there's my name.
I
And
get
so,
it. There's pressure off of you once you've done something like that. You go, "Okay, I've achieved something." There was a reason. I always talk about how at the end of the day, I need to be able to point at something and that's concrete and go, "I did that. That's my contribution today to the world."
Mark.
And certainly at the end of at the end of your life, you want to be able to point at something and say, "That's my contribution. I did that." Okay, and it can be your family. It can be something. But in terms of pop culture, you did that. No matter what, they can never take that away from you.
And I'm really happy and proud about that.
I love that. So you choreographed
and humbled by it too.
You should be. I mean, it's big. It's big. I love that you said that.
By the way, thank you for that. Thank you to all of us. From all of us, I mean, that you gave that to us. You have to say.
By the way, do you like water? Are you a fan of water?
I do like water.
Well, thank you for giving us Vogue. Come on.
And thank you for giving us water.
Yeah, she loves water.
I love that you have water, and I love that you gave us Vogue.
So you choreograph that, and then she asked you to come on tour with her?
She did. After we choreographed the video, she said, "Why don't you come on tour with us?"
And then when did you find out?
I mean, it was always a possibility.
Uh-huh.
But she was really, I mean, hindsight is 20/20. She was really wanting to see how we gelled and looked with the other dancers as well.
So so she brings you on, and when do you learn that there's a documentary being made? And did you ever think it was going to see the light of day? Because she's so guarded.
Right.
The fact that she ever released that documentary, Truth or Dare, is shocking to me still.
I mean, right from the start, we knew something was happening. I didn't know what it was. Kid from the Lower East Side. I'm like, sure, point a camera at me. Okay,
Yeah, hi.
Let's do this. And 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's like, And so I was with it from the start. So as the tour progressed, come to find out it's going to be a documentary and this, that, the other. And so, I was like, sure, fine, whatever. Over here? No, how about over here? Over here? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what we saw, was that what it was like? Was that accurate?
Yes.
Because
I
it
didn't know
wasn't
how else to be but myself, so I'm going to speak for myself. Yeah, that was it for me. I mean, they didn't show a lot of stuff. I mean, they were on us 12 hours a day. I mean, even more. The only time they didn't shoot us was when we were sleeping.
Oh my God.
You guys were kind of like a reality show before reality shows were a thing.
I like to think that, but I mean, there were other, tour, backstage tour movies,
Right.
like Shake, Rattle, and Rum, and Shake, Rattle. I hope I said that right. the U2 one, but
I never saw that one. Didn't have Madonna in it.
but still,
Rattle and
huh?
Rattle and hum.
Rattle and hum. I love you. Yes, you have that
Fingers and
laptop there.
paws.
You better get out your mess.
So here's the deal. So that was such a special time, and now how many years ago? It was 1991. So someone do the math for me. How many years ago was that?
Well, it was 1990.
Well, it came out in 91, so they filmed it in 90.
Yes.
Okay, so it was how many years ago is that? 2010,
Just a few
1990,
That's the year I graduated high school.
2000,
Okay,
2000
wow.
So 27 years ago.
Me too.
27 years ago, that is when they filmed that. Is that over a quarter century ago? And now there's a documentary called Strike a Pose coming out on Logo April 6th at 9 p.m. 8 Central. What will we see in Strike a Pose?
What will you see? Well, for lack of what will you see? You will see our lives now.
All of you.
It picks up where Truth or Dare left off, kind of sort of.
Do you think Madonna has seen this?
I don't know for sure, but I do know that our mutual. Well, I don't know if he's a friend, but
Did your hairdresser's friend, sister's cousin tell her to watch it?
Well, it came through the channels.
Uh-huh.
A really popular blogger told us that he spoke to one
Is
of
this
her.
Perez?
Yes.
Okay. Perez Hilton tells you.
Okay, I didn't know if I could say his
Yeah,
name.
you can
but
say
yes.
anything.
Oh, okay,
We love
but-
Perez.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we love Perez too.
Okay.
So yes, Perez said that he was with somebody from her camp, and that he said that she did see it and that she did like it.
Great.
Yay.
This is great. Does that mean a lot to you?
That does mean a lot to me. But again, it's hearsay. I don't know if it's true.
Right.
So let me just preface. By
When's the
saying
last time you saw her?
it's been a while. Over, 10 years.
Were you Did you feel close to her, or was it always
Yes.
just a boss?
I felt close to her, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I even visited her, on when she did her other tours. I would get to go and
Right.
go backstage and say hi. And she was always very friendly to me. I mean,
Good.
I mean, if she was to see me today, I'm sure she would say, "Hey, Queen."
Is that what she's like? She's fun like that?
She is fun. Well, she was to me. I
Mhm.
mean, she was fun. She's fun like that. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know how she is now. Hopefully, she's still the same way. I'm sure she is.
Well, I cannot wait to see this because I remember watching the documentary, the original documentary, just thinking about this troupe of people that were all, like as fascinating as the star was. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
really was just curious about you and your lives. The new special documentary. What are we calling it?
It's a documentary.
Documentary. Strike a Pose. It's where the Truth or Dare left off, and we get to catch up with you guys.
Yes,
27 years later.
Can you believe it?
April 6th at 8 Central on Logo, my friends at Logo. As we go out,
Yes.
perhaps you can just teach me just to do that little move you're doing. What would happen if I stood up? What would you tell me to do?
Video what would happen is what would happen.
Everybody get
vote.
ready.
And we'll be right back after this. We have Andrew Christian coming in too. We'll be right back with much more, but I'm going to learn to vote. So give me a little
Ready?
moment. What do I do?
Here.
This, hands out,
This.
hands down.
This.
It's almost like a Macarena.
I know, right? So
Yeah,
let's do it
but
again. Ba, 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 ba. Then up over your head, and then behind your neck,
Okay.
and then just bring it out.
Yeah. Like that.
Yes.
study
Up,
this.
and bring it down.
Yes.
Boom. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Everybody watch Strike a
It's a
Pose
pleasure
Logo
to be
April
here.
6th, 9/8 Central. Thank you for coming
Thank
in,
you
honey.
so
Thank
much.
you. We'll be right back with Andrew Christian.
You're listening to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Yes, welcome back to the program. What a fun show. Jam-packed.
I love it.
Yes.
Told you about today. What's going on, Mark? You're looking at me. You're panicked. What's going on?
I guess something's wrong with my headphone. It didn't sound like you were. I could only hear the music, so I guess that's just me. I was just worried that that's how the rest of the world was hearing it.
It seemed like something was really wrong.
So that was like the look on Mark's face was honestly like
I'm about to poop my pants.
Yeah.
I have to get
You'd
up
hear,
and now.
really
you'd hear
wrong.
me freaking out if there was a major problem.
Mark, do you want to bring the show to a screeching halt again?
No. Well, if no one could hear you though, then that is an issue. So I thought, never mind.
Can we start it over?
Yeah, let's come back. Let's come back.
Oh, we're live, but we're just gonna do it clean. Okay, and we don't edit this out. Nothing gets edited.
No,
but
no.
just hey, this time let's try not to interrupt it.
Yeah, it's
okay?
weird though because I wasn't like this before the break.
Huh. Okay. Let's see if this one's up to your standards. Hit it.
Okay.
There it goes.
Is that better?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think my cord got kicked or something.
I'm okay to go?
You're great, Ross.
100%.
I am looking out for you. What the fuck? What is it if you're talking and
Back to
no one's
the
hearing
program,
you?
everybody. What a
Jesus.
jam-packed show we have
Christ.
for you today. I'm telling
Almighty.
you.
Hey, Ross, fuck you.
Oh, do you want to play that game?
No.
Oh, do you?
Funny.
Let's see if we. Do you want to play? Is that a game we want to play?
That was just a throwback. You know, I
Throwback
didn't
is something
mean
that's
it.
so hilarious.
So funny.
So funny.
The best moment of the fucking.
Mark is like the
callback is
kid
usually
acting
funny.
up when we have company. It's like,
I
come on.
didn't want Nikki to feel.
Do you want to leave the room? Do you want to leave the room? I just have a guest here, Mark. So
Do your
this,
thing.
this is. Do you mind if we have just I
Go
don't know
for it.
15, 20 minutes that
Sure.
aren't about you?
All right. That's fine.
I have a friend who's a very famous, designer who is now questioning why he's here. Looking
what
at me
did I
like,
walk
what is
into?
going on?
What is this?
The book is very shiny and gorgeous. It's called Sex, Power, Freedom.
Beauty.
The line of underwear and clothing is called Andrew Christian, which is a good thing because his name is Andrew Christian. Please welcome my friend Andrew Christian to the program. Hi, sir.
Yay!
We have been trying to make this happen for a very long time to get you on here.
Forever.
And he was here the day that Miho, he was supposed to be the day Miho passed away, and we had to reschedule, and then you went on a big book tour for your book. But hi, I'm so happy you're here. And normally I don't let this one talk. I don't let Mark be in the room usually when there's a guest here, just so you know. And now you know why.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm thrilled that you're here. We're friends. I just adore you. We go to Mexican food together.
I adore you as well.
I've been to his house in Palm Springs. Gorgeous, by the way. Gorgeous. So I want to know, because you see everybody wearing your underwear. Willie, you've worn Andrew's underwear before, right?
Yes, I have in a little movie I did called Waiting in the Wings.
And I want to thank you for that,
Yeah.
okay?
Wow.
You are constantly surrounded by models wearing your underwear.
I am.
It's not bad,
That's not bad.
right?
am.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like, yeah.
These are hot people wearing your underwear.
Yeah. And as a side note, like off of the book, people always wonder, what is it like to be surrounded by underwear models all the time?
Yeah.
So now we're doing a reality series, which we're releasing on andrewchristian.com next week.
Called, I love the title.
Model Behavior.
Model behavior.
Yes.
And
So it's all about the good things and the bad things that the models do and say, mostly bad.
What is the best thing about being surrounded by models, hot gay? Most of them are gay. Lots of them are gay.
Most of them are gay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hot gay models wearing not just a little bit of fabric that accentuates their junk, and your name is written up right on their pelvic bone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What kind of power trip is that for you?
You kind of get used to it, and you have a warped perspective of reality,
Right.
Because you're always surrounded by these perfect-looking guys.
Yeah.
So you think that's the real world. And
Yeah.
that's not the real world.
It's not the real world. Would you ever do a campaign with like plus size guys wearing your underwear?
I've been thinking about it.
You
I've
should
been
do
thinking
it.
about it.
You should do it. Mark, don't lose any more weight. Okay? Mark, don't. You can keep eating, Mark. We got to get you a gig. I take 10% of that, though.
The table
It would be a great because I love you. Of course, you want to see hot guys wearing the underwear. Like I get that that's candy and that's hot and that's beautiful, but it would make some noise if you had some normal looking people in it too. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
I think it'd be great. Walk me back. How did you get into this? Like, how did you just sketch? Have you always been a designer? How did this work?
I've always been into fashion since I was a teenager.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Fresno, California.
Okay.
I used to watch, I don't know, maybe I'm dating myself. I used to watch Style with Elsa Clench when I was a little kid.
Style, yeah.
And like that was a highlight of my week to watch
Uh-huh.
that. So moved to LA, went to fashion school, and worked for a few different people until I started my own company.
Okay, and you started your company. And thank God you named something cool like Andrew Christian, because that looks good on underwear
It's a good
above
name.
somebody's PP.
Yeah.
Ross Mathews wouldn't look good. Imagine like a hot guy with underwear and then Ross Mathews right across.
I'd be like, are those Ross underwear?
Yeah,
Did you get
it
them
wouldn't be
Ross?
good. So Andrew Christian, your real name, Andrew Christian.
Yes.
Your real name. Okay, so you start. But how tough is it to start a brand? Because you built a brand. It's underwear. It's not books, but it's shirts. It's shorts. Like, how do you do that? How do you go from like a fashion school student to now having a brand?
It's super difficult. The first 10 years were very difficult, not making any money.
Mhm.
People think it's a new company, it's an overnight success. It's not.
Mhm.
It was 10 years in the making before I actually sort of got some notoriety.
So how do you do that? Do you need money? Do you just go into debt big time? How do you do it? Because I'm thinking about opening a
You
restaurant.
just hustle. You just hustle and get out there and try to get your stuff into stores. And
Yeah.
Ross's restaurant.
What do you think about the name Finger Food for a restaurant? And it's like food you can eat with finger, but our main product is chicken fingers. So finger food.
I'm
But
not
we'd have-
opposed to chicken fingers.
That's what I'm saying. So we'd have
Right.
tater tots as well, not potato skins. Tater tots.
Tater tots and chicken fingers with all kinds of dipping sauces.
Fingers and tots.
I think people will be into it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then like
I'm
a
looking-
grilled chicken finger too. That's not
A
just
naked one.
No, I don't want a grilled one.
I'm saying we have it available.
Have it available.
I love you.
So my question is, and this is why I brought you here, I'm looking for investors in finger food. It's a partner to Face Finger, which is, a huge hit. It's my other product line. So, but talking about you, so you now have written a book. What's in this book? And this is so shiny and gold and gorgeous.
It's like
So
a finger
there's
book.
two versions of the book. There's the holographic silver version, which is available for sale.
That's you're holding out. I love silver, but I love even more than silver?
Gold.
Gold. Mine's gold.
Darling.
Why is
So the
this
gold is a
Yeah.
collector's edition.
Oh, fancy.
So the only people that got the gold book were those who know me, like Ross is my good friend,
hey.
or people that contributed to my Indiegogo campaign,
Oh,
which
nice.
raised over $100,000 before we
That's a
even
nice bonus.
put the book together.
And these pictures are so gorge in the book. So what made you want to do this? You wanted to sort of showcase your product?
I definitely wanted to showcase my product, have sexy photos of the models. I wanted it centered around sex. That was my
yep.
initial concept. But as I worked on it, it sort of became a little more politically motivated.
Like how so? How is it?
Every 10 pages or so, there's some sort of statement that's about LGBT empowerment.
I love that.
I had actually sent
There's a lot of S&M in it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit.
I had actually sent the book off to the printer before the election happened, and I pulled it back and wrote
for
about
you.
half of the book.
Really?
About half
Wow.
of it, yeah.
Fascinating. So I have to tell you, so I have some of your underwear, and the first time I put some on, I go, hey, Sal. I put it on, I go, hey, Sal, look at me. He goes, whoa, your junk looks huge. And I was like, it is. Thank you. But guys, you make underwear in a way that really does accentuate a package. Now, Mark is less than 7. And I know that you have brought a pair of underwear with you.
I have.
So I want Mark to put this on. And Mark, will you put I text you and I said, Mark,
Yeah.
we teased who it would be that would put it on. And Mark's going to put on a pair of his underwear. So you can go, now hold it up, describe
And
the underwear.
these will especially help him if he's less than 7 because it has this little
wanna
pouch
see.
inside that kind of, it's like a push-up bra.
So,
when you're drunk.
so walk me through. So you put your scrotum
not a
inside
lot
a
of-
push-up thing, and it sort of
You put everything in there and it sort of
It
lifts
Like
and supports
lifts
it.
Okay.
wow. And did you design that
Yeah.
to accentuate?
I did.
So what's
That's
that
sort of. Did you have to study? Do you need any nurses or other scientists to help you study?
It took a long time to
a
come
good
up with
job.
the design.
What
a
if
lot
s-
of trial and error.
What if somebody's like, I don't know, 10 inches? Could they wear something like that?
They could still wear something like this. They'd be extremely
CJ.
popular.
You should have brought 2 pairs.
Yeah. I love those underwear. They're gorgeous underwear, but I don't know that I want to see.
No,
There's not a lot there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot there. So
I
they're-
was thinking like when you asked me, I don't know why, I was thinking like a boxer brief thing or something. I was not thinking
okay,
like a
Mark,
Speedo.
bikini,
Mark is a little
Speedo.
go in there. Do you want to call so you're on the phone while you change?
No.
Okay, so then go in there and change. You can put your pants back on. Can Mark keep those? Because
Yeah.
You don't
I
want
don't
them
think
back. You don't
anyone's
want
going to
them
want it back.
You don't want them back.
maybe we
All right,
should.
Mark.
Okay.
Good sir, you do not want
Can
them
you
back.
wash those out in a sink or in a toilet if something bad's so Mark will test that later. But Mark, go in and put those on right now for me. Oh wow. So
Andrew,
then, but
I have a question for Andrew.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, wait, you said
I just want to tell Mark, and then I will do your question. So,
Okay.
but Mark, I want to be very clear as you're leaving here. Put them on. Put your jeans back on. Don't walk through the hallways with just underwear on. Okay.
Right.
Then you're going to come in here, and on camera, you're going to pull down your pants and show us how it accentuates your junk. Okay. Are you good with this? I asked. Okay, go.
I can't.
I texted him and asked him,
I know,
and he
but
said
I just-
yes.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Where's the camera?
Yes. Put it on
So
right there.
uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's the camera?
They're little.
For those of
They
you who-
saw them, Mark, when he was holding them. Go, darling. Go put them on. Thank you for being a trooper. Hey,
This is so wonderful.
you love free stuff. I just got you free underwear. All right. How much is a pair of underwear?
Those are about $25.
Great. Those are gorgeous underwear.
So what made you decide to start with underwear? Like, was it a passion or was it like, hey, here's an opportunity? How'd that come about?
Well, I started my company doing clothing,
Okay.
which was super, super difficult. Then I started doing swimwear, which kind of took off. And then I finally did underwear. I got this inspiration to do fashion underwear.
Love it.
And I guess it was the right product at the right time. And my company just took off when I started doing underwear.
Yes. Keep your mic in your mouth, though.
Sorry,
No,
what sells a pair of underwear more, like the ass or the crotch? I'm always, because I'm always fascinated by
Beautiful.
a fat ass, so I'm always curious what, in your mind, sells a pair of underwear more.
The front.
Yeah.
The front,
I would say
really?
front. Yeah.
Really?
So how's Mark's ass gonna look in these underwear,
I'm
Andrew?
honestly so
Good.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Really good.
they're gonna look really good. All right. Do you want to put CJ in some of your underwear? I can tell you're looking at him.
Yeah.
I
want
want
to
to
see
put
see-
CJ.
Yeah.
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 Do you have like a trunk full of them? Trunk full of pairs?
I don't.
You don't?
A trunk for his
Not
trunk.
today.
Would you put them on if I? Why don't you put Mark's on after
Hot
he
in
does?
here.
Oh, beautiful. I'll do that.
It's already hot in here. I can't. AC went off.
Do people want to be your model all the time? Do they think they need to like flirt with you, sleep with you to get the gig?
Sometimes, yes.
So they
Ooh,
come
that's
on to
fun.
you and say, they go, hey, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be one of your models.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's got to be tempting.
No. Not really.
No.
Well, because you're married, you've been with your boyfriend, partner. What?
Yeah.
What? Do I not say anything? Is that a look? Okay, no. Oh, we don't talk about that. Or we don't say that?
Edit.
Wait, we don't edit. Do we not talk about life? Oh, never
Okay,
mind then.
all right,
Never
good.
mind. Oh, I don't know anything. Never mind. I'm just kidding. Oh, look at the book.
Do you want to go on a date? And let's go on a date.
What about women's underwear?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've tried before, but it's just never been
not-
successful.
okay.
We're really good at like what we do, so
I'm just
we're
feeling a
trying to
little
stick
left.
with
I
it.
know.
Yeah, but
like
listen,
I'm
you've
wearing cute
court-
underwear, but like not
Mine are
that
pretty
cute.
cute, too.
Mine are
And you
cute.
manage to like
Especially
corner
when I'm working.
this market. You know what I mean? Like everybody in the gay community, especially, and now straight. Look at Mark's. Put him on right now. They're knowing like this is the underwear you wear that looks sexy, and men haven't had a lot of sexy underwear,
That's true.
right?
They have not.
They have not. They have not. A funny story. I was wine tasting in Napa this weekend with my family, and we were leaving the winery, and this lady that worked there, she comes up. She's like, "Oh my God, you're Andrew, right?" She's like, "Oh, I joined your Underwear of the Month club for my husband, and he loves it."
Oh my gosh,
That's
women!
So cute.
You should advertise on a podcast. Okay, Mark, is he
see this book.
hurrying? Hold on, we're
What
looking.
comes in Underwear of the Month Club? Like, how many? Do you get like a few pairs or?
You get one pair every month, and there's different clubs. So there's like a brief club, a boxer's club, a jockstrap club. So
I have to get my friends involved in this.
Okay, so
They
Mark
give each
right
other
now,
underwear.
Mark right now is I wonder what he's going to do with the underwear he was wearing. I didn't think that through. Is he going to bring that in, like wad it up in his
God,
hand?
it's
Please
been
don't.
on his butt.
They'll be
Do
in
you
his
think?
pocket.
You think they'll be in his pocket? Mark one time brought in his underwear, and because he had soiled one pair, and like just like
Legit.
washed it out in the like toilet and brought it home with him, and he's like, you wouldn't even be able to tell which pair it was, and so he brought in 4 pair, and we tried, and one of the pairs is white, and when we turned them inside out, it had a skid mark.
Oh, God.
So we call Mark
Disgusting,
skid mark.
right?
So there's a history of underwear with Mark.
Yeah,
now,
you don't want this pair back. You're
no.
like,
No.
thanks.
So that's why we want to know what's going to be in his hand when he comes. Okay, here he is. Mark is here.
I'm afraid.
We talk about it.
talk
Go,
about
Mark.
this.
Get back in here and talk about this. Go, because we'll just need to see. Maybe. Okay.
Oh God.
I have some ideas. Walk me through. Mark's sitting down. How do you feel?
Oh my god, this song.
How do you feel? Supported.
Very much supported.
Good.
I don't think I don't think anybody wants to see the front because it's not. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable.
How soft is it?
Very soft. Like I heard the price as I was walking out, worth every penny.
Wow.
That's nice.
However, not very thick. The material.
Okay.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in here, nor do I want to show anybody in here, basically my junk, which
Your
you
veins.
will see.
I don't wanna
Okay.
see
You
your
will see
veins.
it all.
What if you just showed Nikki?
So I
One of us has to see. What if you just showed? Because I need someone to see. What if you just showed Andrew? You don't know Andrew, and he could describe how it looks to us. If you're not comfortable showing everybody,
Andrew looks thrilled about this decision.
he said that's the point. This sexy underwear is to like feel sexy, to show it off, to be right, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's
Give
the
you
whole
more
point.
confidence.
Mark, just go for it.
Just
do it. Just do it.
What if you didn't show camera, but you just showed us?
Yeah.
And we'll describe
We'll describe it.
No, because I have to look at you all. You will all have seen my dick at this point. And I'm not showing you. It will make things just.
That's the most uncomfortable.
This is, by the way, sexiest underwear ever.
I'll show you my ass, but
What if you showed us your ass and showed Andrew the front? Andrew could describe it. Andrew, you can be you're a professional. He does this for a living. It's like when you go to a nurse;
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
I look
I
at.
feel like I should have fluffed up or something.
Someone in chat just said, I don't want to see it, but I do. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, so Mark, I want you to stand up, and I want you to show Andrew. Pull down your pants for Andrew. We'll see your ass.
So sorry.
I'm like a doctor.
That's it.
I'm a grower.
Clinical. This is all clinical. Okay.
Maybe Dixie Chicks are ready to run.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Come on. You're gonna show. Come on.
I'm trying to figure out where I need to know exactly where all cameras are.
Mark, don't worry. Stand right there. You're gonna
No
stand right there. There's no cameras there.
phone.
No, I don't
No
want
phone.
a record
Mark,
of this.
I don't actually want to see it.
Good.
Okay. So, but you feel very supported, right?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Let me just make sure.
That's a
everything's
new
in a good-
sensation, right? When you put the whole thing in this little pouch and it lifts it up. It's like
Yeah, it doesn't drag between your legs.
Yes.
So you like that part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that feeling.
I want. Well,
It's
I'm
like
like, I want
it's almost
that.
like a
Do I?
jock strap, and, not in a. I don't mean that in a good way. Like it holds everybody up.
Yeah. All right.
It lifts and supports.
So do we have a drum roll? Do we have a drum roll or anything? Let me see. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
All right, Mark. The time has come to show this stranger your penis.
Look over there. Look.
Share
Over
your junk.
there.
First of all, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Look over there.
Okay, Mark.
This is really weird.
3,
I agree.
2,
I agree.
just
go. Everyone.
You know, I'm the one that used the diaper on the show. But this is weird.
Mark, go.
This is weirder than a diaper. Quote.
All right, you guys get to look at my.
Hold on. You didn't do it on the drum roll. Listen, do it. Do it on the drum roll. Mark, go.
Like a car accident.
Look like my aunt's ass.
No, Mark's ass looks good. Your ass looks good. Mark, your ass looks great. I'm really proud of you. Wow.
Really phenomenal work.
Wow, Mark.
job, bro.
Thank you so much.
So the underwear did look good. You couldn't see anything. I mean,
You couldn't see
it was definitely lifted and supported, but you couldn't see a shape or.
Right.
an outline. You could
No,
only
there was no outline.
All that. No, you look good, man.
Thank you.
How
They're
did
very comfortable.
So if you didn't know Mark and you saw him, is he model material?
For the gram, for your gram, because your gram got some hot guys.
I would say no.
Okay, that's okay.
That's okay. I would have said no.
Oh my gosh. Wow, Mark, how do you feel now?
He's so red.
He's so red.
Am I?
Hey, listen. People
like, I'm
ask me,
over it.
I can't go anywhere without someone asking me, why do you have Mark on the show?
Dun, da, da, da.
That's why.
Because of that.
Mark, I mean, really, what I love about you is you are down for anything. Like, you are committed, and nothing is too embarrassing for you.
You're trying.
He was a very good sport about
He
it.
was a great sport.
It's true.
And you're gonna wear I know you're gonna wear those underwear.
Oh yeah.
I
Wait till
know.
I'll show Diana.
Ooh.
Do you want to report from Diana?
Yeah, we'd love maybe next. Not next week, but yeah, we'll get a report soon.
Hashtag freedom.
I'll just record a report from.
The website is andrewchristian.com. The web series is called Model Behavior. The book is called Sex, Power, Freedom, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. You were doing book signings. Are you still doing that? You're still traveling around?
I'm still on tour. This weekend I'm in Seattle, Portland, and San Francisco.
Great. And he goes, and there are lines. I've seen your Instagram. Lines of people to meet you because you make their junk look great.
You hold their junk in your hands.
Also, you're pretty handsome. So
Yeah,
just
you
for
are.
those of you who aren't watching online,
Yeah.
he's pretty good looking.
Yes, you are. Do you want to stick around for the end of the podcast? We have Black Attack, Free Willy, and Minute Mark coming up.
Yeah,
Do you want to stick around?
definitely.
Okay, great. Andrew Christian's going to stick around. Mark feels pretty, and you look good. Your ass looked great, Mark. I have to
Thanks.
tell you. It did.
Thanks. All I heard was CJ's comment. Were you just-
Answers.
So tell him you were joking. 'Cause
Oh, I
I,
was
knew,
totally kidding.
I knew that was going to, because he knows he
Were
always,
you kidding?
No, I was totally.
You were kidding
I was
about your
kidding.
Aunt Helen, okay, or your aunt's ass. But I'll tell you this: Diana says Mark has a great ass. You got a nice butt, Mark. You're welcome.
I told you all that, and you look great in them. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we're all building Mark up now.
My computer crashed.
Hey, when we come back, we're going to wrap the show up and tell you about what's going to happen the next couple weeks. It'll be a little different. There'll be brand new content for you, but it'll be a little different. I think you'll love it.
Change is good.
We'll be right back.
This is Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Welcome back to the program. It suddenly got very, very hot in this room.
I think it's because
It's 'cause of me.
I really think it is your underwear, Mark.
hot
Your
ass, Mark.
Andrew Christian
Ow.
underwear that looks
Right.
so good.
Hashtag
Ow.
free Diana.
Absolutely.
And it says she's as confined as Mark's balls right now, which I think is funny. And somebody wants to know, where do you put your other pair of underwear?
It's in my pocket.
Told you.
Thank you.
Okay,
I didn't know if you'd be wadded up in your hand.
No, it's in my pocket of my sweatshirt.
Anyone want to look at it?
Good.
No.
No
Okay.
thanks.
All right. We're gonna do something else.
I was here for skid mark.
Oh my
Usually Ross holds CJ up to present him to everybody.
I do.
Beautiful.
Hey, Sinjin.
Hi.
Time for Black Attack.
So I want to address a letter that we got a couple months ago from a listener, Jennifer Wellborn. She sent in that letter about her kid that she's raised. Her son is biracial. She's not a black woman, so she was trying to figure out how to speak to him about what's going on in the world right now.
Right, I
She
remember
offered
that.
suggestions, and I said she should show sports athletes that are biracial, like Carmelo Anthony, and documentaries from Muhammad Ali and things like that. So she responded back, and she said she just wanted to thank me for the advice. She's the mom who sent the letter about how to ask my biracial son about the world we live in. He is still the same, not caring about anything but sports, but now he really understands that I'm here for him. He listened to your words and thought it was cool, and someone was talking to him. Thank you again. P.S. His name is Jordan. I believe I sent some pictures to Willie. if
We've
we
got
could-
some pictures we're pulling up.
Yeah, so she sent some photos too as well. So they're pretty awesome just to see that. But she even sent a more recent update, and she said she was reading an article on Facebook regarding Paris Jackson, stating that she identified as a black woman because her father's family, and thought this would be an interesting conversation. Started with Jordan. She explained the article to him because he's a huge Michael Jackson fan. She asked him who does he identify himself as, and he said Mexican. when she asked him to explain himself, he said it's because he loves tacos.
How old is he?
Amazing.
We don't have an age.
I love him.
She said, I think he needs more help than I can give him. LOL.
That
But
is
I just
so
thought
funny.
that was great that she gave
Yeah,
us
here
an
comes
update.
some pictures.
He's a
from
little
him.
guy.
Yeah, he's a little.
Now I want tacos.
So walk me through his family again. His dad is
His dad is
black. Mom is Caucasian,
Yeah,
and
so-
he identifies as Mexican.
Because he likes tacos.
Because
duh.
he loves
Makes
tacos.
That
sense.
kid is hilarious.
Yeah.
So, and she's
I love
great
that.
and connect. So I just wanted to highlight that because that was great that she gave us an update on that. So
Oh, look at him. He's so
Thank you,
sweet.
Super
CJ.
cute.
Really phenomenal work, CJ. Really
Really
phenomenal
phenomenal
work.
work.
Hey, Andrew Christian, did you see my Willie? Did you see him when you came in? My big muscular white Willie.
I
He
did
was
not
my
see your
producer.
muscular Willie.
He's let's get him Willie on the screen. Willie, can I see you up there? This
Hi.
is Willie. Do you want to?
That's not Willie.
Hold on. There's Willie. Willie, show your muscles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He can't
help it.
That's my
It's kinda
Willie.
hard to
My
see.
Willie.
He's more like a model kind
Yes, and my
Thank you, Mark.
my Willie is really dry.
Yeah.
So we like to wet it. We like to free Willie.
We like wet Willies.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. See
Much
that?
better than a dry one.
Yes.
Does Willie get bigger?
As in on the screen or in
If you
real life?
rub him.
Yeah.
Andrew.
I'm like Christina Aguilera. You got to rub
He's
me
the
the right
genie
way.
in the bottle.
Oh, Jesus.
Andrew, watch it. Okay. My Willie. My Willie. Willie.
Yes.
Hi.
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 So
Hi.
Daria was on my podcast this week.
The motivation report.
Yes.
Great.
Daria and I talked about how to solve all the world's problems between
did.
just the two of us.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
I love your podcast, Willie. Everybody check it out. Motivation report, free on iTunes, and you do a really good job with that, Willie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Goodness.
And yeah, that's it really. I don't have a whole lot.
All right. Thank you so
Aw,
much.
cute.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
Okay.
So good.
Back off, Andrew. Okay.
Saw me staring at your Willie.
I know. I know. I feel like Mark. Oh, speaking of, the time has come for him to minute mark for his life. Mark, it's 1 minute at the end of every show. 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is gonna have to be off the top of my head because my computer crashed because I think it got overheated.
From
Sitting on your lap?
wiener. It's from your wiener
Yeah,
package.
yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
what happened when I put the underwear on. The computer overheated.
What's the difference between jam and jelly?
So the difference is that Jam has, and
First, I have to
I
thank
checked it to make sure I was
every Straight Talk listener.
Sorry, keep going.
Ghost in the Machine.
Put it in minute mark.
And I looked it up to make sure I was right. Is that Jam has the fruit in it? It's fruit like boiled or mushed up fruit. Where jelly is just with a juice. There's no pulp or seeds or anything in a jelly.
Okay.
Jam will have stuff in it. And then I did not have to look up when I said rattle and hum. That was off the top of my head because the dancer said that I was looking on Google. I did not. See, I'm trying to remember everything that I wrote down, which is not happening right now. So, anyways, I apologize if this sucks because I had something else.
Mark, don't feel bad. They always suck.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. You did a lot for the show today, Mark, in those
Yeah.
underwear.
The,
You did a lot for the
You
show.
did. All right. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mark. You
Yeah.
you made a major contribution to the show today.
You petered out a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice, nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good things
All right,
come
stop
in.
dicking around.
Good things come in small packages. Okay. So here's the deal.
That took balls to say.
Okay.
Listen, you're always a member of our club.
Oh.
Okay.
Stroke me more.
Okay. All right. Don't be a dick. Okay. Come on. So here's the deal. This is our 149th episode of Straight Talk with Ross. Can you believe that? Do you remember? There's nobody by the name of Gina here.
There was on Martin.
I think it's supposed to be Damn Daniel. Is
Okay.
that what you're
So
going
here's
for?
the deal, 150th episode, which is extraordinary. We started over 2 years ago. I mean, that's just batshit crazy,
Yeah.
right? 150 episodes. And I truly believe that we're just still just getting started. I know that there is a new evolution of this show. It evolves constantly. You guys know from where we've been, from where we've come, and who knows from where we're going. But I'll tell you this, I'll be there, and I
Yeah.
hope you guys will be there. And in I'm gone for work things for a couple weeks and then a vacation. So I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So we won't be doing live shows on the website. But I'll tell you this: what we've done to celebrate the 150th episode and the 151st is we're going to do something really special today. We are doing a Straight Talk with Ross family dinner to celebrate the 150th episode. And you are invited. We are going to be recording. We're going to be at my house. We're actually doing it tonight. We're going to go, we're going to record, and we're going to talk to everybody about why and we're going to record, and this will be posted next Tuesday or Wednesday and then the following Wednesday. And we're going to talk about our memories of when we started and why we started Straight Talk. And then that's part 1. And part 2, we're going to talk about why we do it still. There'll be a lot of alcohol involved. Yes. Okay? So it's going to be a hot, sloppy mess. Yeah. Hot, sloppy mess. And you're invited.
But you have air conditioning.
In fact, you're the guest of honor. I'm talking to you guys listening. So that's coming up the next 2 weeks. Don't worry, fresh content for you, okay? And then after that, we'll be back here in the studio live every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, and then releasing Wednesday midnight, midnight. Sometimes it's a little
12:01 a.m.
Sometimes it's actually a little early. You get on Tuesday night if you want to pay attention on iTunes. Okay, listen, you can always follow the show at Butch Ricky. Or Straight Talk with Ross on Facebook or straighttalkwithross.com. We'll put the video. We'll put a bunch of videos today from what we talked about, including maybe we can put the teaser for Model Behavior, the new web series from Andrew Christian, which you can watch at andrewchristian.com. Also, check out the book Sex, Power, and Freedom, and go buy his underwear, buy his shirt, buy all his clothing, and you can meet him at these book signings.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for being here, honey.
I loved it.
We're going to go to Mexican food together again very soon, okay?
Yes.
Okay. We go with Salvador. We hang out. We get Mexican. It's cute. A very special. Oh, the place we went the other day for lunch. Yeah. I was pointing at CJ. We went there for lunch the other day. Okay. If you want to follow Andrew on social media, how do you do it?
Snapchat, Andrew Christian. Instagram, Andrew Christian INTL. Facebook, Andrew Christian.
Okay, great. I can memorize all that. Don't forget, support Luis Camacho. Strike a Pose airs on Logo April 6th at 9/8 Central. Thank you so much to him for being here as well. If you want to follow Nikki, she's on Twitter at Nikki Boyer and Nikki B TV on Instagram. Daria is Geek Girl Knows at everything. CJ is CJ Life, CJAYLYFE. Mark is Bucky. And you can always find Willie
on my face.
I'm Hello Ross on anything. Have a great rest of your week. Join us for the big party next week. Thank you so much, Straight Talkers. And thank you again for those messages. We'll never forget. We'll never forget it. It meant a lot to us. Thank you. See you next week.